This is my old Alvarez AD-70s. It was my first acoustic guitar, and I bought it in high school for like $60 from a pawn shop. It still has a lot of damage. I never got any of it repaired. Like the top is cracked here, right where the neck meets the top of the instrument. It had this huge dent in it that the previous owner had filled with like nail polish or something. There's a lot of dents all around it. You can actually see that the neck angle, you can feel that the neck angle has changed a little bit, but you can see evidence of it. Where the neck meets the body, the finish is cracking. And then actually, in the winter, I had offered it to someone who wanted to learn guitar. I was just going to give it to him. But I took it out of the case that was in my basement for the last few years, and the neck had broken here. The string tension must have, over time, just pulled the neck. It was literally like this. So I passed it to someone who said he'd repair it for me, and it feels pretty solid. So I cleaned it up, put some new strings on, and I thought I'd record with it one more time. I feel like for as cheap as this guitar is, it has no business sounding so good, and I realize a lot of it is probably the new strings, but I've always felt that this guitar sounds pretty decent. It's been long discontinued. It does have a solid spruce top and solid rosewood back and sides, which contribute to that decent sound, I think. I used this a lot of my way through college, and eventually I ended up with the Martin HD28. I feel like the one big difference you can always notice between a good guitar and a cheaper guitar is the low end response, how even the instrument is all across the neck, and especially up the neck. The higher you get, it's just, on a better guitar, it's still much more resonant, where on a cheaper one, it just feels like it plunks out at a certain point and doesn't really sustain so well. And similarly, you would notice on a cheaper guitar, as the strings start to die, they sound dead really fast, whereas on a more expensive instrument, I feel like they have a much longer life. Like, it still sounds really good, even as the strings start to get old. So I have a brand new set of 80-20 bronze 12 gauge on this guitar, and I've had the same set of Martin phosphor bronze 13s on for the last like month or so. So I'm just going to play these back to back, and you can hear what I mean. Let me know what you thought of the Martin versus this. Obviously, there's different strings on it. The Martin strings are way older, and it's just a way better instrument in general. But I feel like this still stands up pretty well for what it is. Last night, I was on a gig, and the second guitarist showed up with a 1920s Martin D18, which he said was his grandfather's, and that was a beautiful instrument, one of the best I've ever heard. I think having a good instrument is really important because it's inspiring to you as a musician and it makes you want to play more. But by no means do you need a good instrument to practice and get better. I really had no reason to make this video other than I just wanted to record with it one last time since it had a new set of strings on it. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe, all that stuff. I do have a couple playlists on my channel that you might find interesting. Specifically, one is all about gear for the acoustic guitarist. I'm talking about pickups, different strings, picks, just stuff that we use to try and get a better sound out of an acoustic guitar. Anyway, take care, thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one.